Thank you very much, Mr. Barnes. Welcome, family and friends. Mr. Mumal and I have been the class leaders for the past year. I've had the pleasure of having many of the seniors as students. Before I can begin my speech, which is directed to the class, I'd like to thank you for giving us the opportunity to work with your children. They have enriched our lives. Mr. Perry, are you ready? You have the timer going on? Okay. Hi guys! Ohayou gozaimasu! The magical class of 2014. When Kimi, with her big sparkling eyes, first told me, "Sensei, you were chosen to do the graduation speech for us," I was terrified. Me? Give a speech in English? 絶対にできない. No way. I'm going to mispronounce some words and embarrass myself. But after some frantic rounds of email with Auntie Artie, I calmed down a little and began to realize what an honor I was given. It is indeed an honor to do the speech for this amazing class. So while I cannot quote Shakespeare as Mr. Braithwaite does, while I don't have a 34-year-long history with HBA as Mr. Higgins does, and while I cannot entertain you for 10 minutes and 23 seconds talking about grilled cheese and PB&J sandwiches as Mr. Hayslip, I'm just going to be myself. Why am I attached to this class? We have made so many memories. Girls, do you remember the talk we had at the beginning of this year in front of GPAC when we talked about John and Grace, my former students? We discussed how uncomfortable it can be to be who we really are. We always want to be someone who is prettier, taller, stronger, skinnier, and smarter. We want to be like our friends so that we can fit in. I shared that it took me a long time to become comfortable being myself. I realized as I was thinking about this speech that you have accepted me and as I am, and you would still care for me no matter how I did this speech. This is what our ohana is all about. Look around you. Your classmates, friends, and family appreciate you for who you are. Ours is a community with members come from 19 countries and 17 states, and we all want the best for you. You will always be welcome back to this campus where you can be yourself. But remember, be honest and true to yourself. The day we talked about on our senior retreat has finally arrived. I remember that hot August day when we climbed to the top of the pu'u behind HBA in search of the kamakani tree. Mr. Franklin skipped through the pasture like a mountain goat and kept on changing his course that my leg and back were in a terrible state of cramping. When we finally got to the tree, I told you 276 days from today, you'll be at the gym in your white shirt, pants, red sash, and white polo to receive your diploma. And you all said, "That's too long." And here you are. Was it too long? A highlight of our senior year was definitely the Olympics. I saw you, that you gave your heart and soul to the event. You made me so proud. You taught me, I did know how to spell or pronounce Sith, although I did not have the heart to tell to Mr. Mumau. How could I confess that to someone who shaved his head off for the event? As a matter of fact, for a while, I thought lightsaber was life-saver. You know, like the roll of candies? I thought, whoa, that's clever. The thing glows in candy colors and it also saves lives. Sorry, Mr. Mumau. No matter how incredible Kenji's illusions were, and no matter how wide Kelly and Ian opened their mouths for the lip sync, the result was not what we had hoped for. We totally believed that we were going to win, and we were crushed. But we remember that the process we went through and not the final result made us stronger and brought us closer as a class. Our class made unforgettable memories and we finally became one. It was a humbling lesson for us, but we learned. In life, no matter how hard one tries, sometimes you just cannot get what you want, but you can move on because we put our best effort in it. So when you're in college, when you find your soulmate, when you have your child, remember this experience. You might not get what you want, no matter how hard you try, but the process of trying your best is worth a lot more than bringing home a trophy. Give yourself a hug and tell yourself that it's okay and that you've done well. Because you attended HPA, your life will never quite be the same. When you see or read news about Nigeria, Italy, Russia, Canada, Germany, Japan, China, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Lithuania, you will not just see the countries, you'll see the faces of your dear friends, and you'll recall some shared memories. You'll feel the joy and the sorrow that your friends feel. The world news has become our news of the class of 2014. This is something important that HPA has given you, and I'm serious when I say this. World peace starts right here. The understanding and acceptance of each and every culture and the pure love for humankind starts right here with you. You prove to me that we can be one. You may be in a small school on a small island in the middle of a large ocean, but you can make a difference in the world. When I see you, say, 10 or 20 years at the airport in LA, Tokyo, or even Moscow, I'll ask you one thing. Is your life inspiring? Your life is a story. Your story at HPA has inspired me. Age's love for her brother and Jack's love for his mother inspired me. Kavena's gentleness and Noah's happiness when they danced the hula inspired me. Eugene's and Cynthion's receptiveness and acceptance of other cultures inspired me. Alina's passion and Alejandro's determination for learning inspired me. Mikey's confidence and Nani's brilliance. Russell's gentleness and Fred's thoughtfulness. Really. Justin's gratitude and Jake's fortitude. Blake's humbleness and Judy's peacefulness. Michael's sincerity and Ranko's honesty. Kaz's resilience and Kama's acceptance. Alex's dedication and Erica's innovation. Morgan's reliability and Emily's adorability. Hero's diligence and Lexi's perseverance. Lii's compassion and Layla's consideration. Katie's excitement and Roman's commitment. You inspire me. You all inspire me. As Ego's speech did in chapel last year, you will continue to inspire me, and I will hold you in my heart. Boys, the honest and heartfelt words that we shared 3 weeks ago in a circle behind the stage in GPAC will stay with me forever. Touch the lives of those around you. Pass on your inspiration to those who need it. So now that you're finally here, living the last moments of your senior high school year, think of who you are and all that you might become. There's still much for you to learn, to do, to discover, to analyze, to choose, to discard, and to share. Over the last 3 years, you have made me happy, sad, mad, confused, exhausted, frustrated, and most importantly, absolutely grateful that I have been a part of your life and that I got to know you in person. The magical class of 2014, the largest graduating class in the history of school. You are ready. Ready to inspire the entire world. Congratulations, thank you, and arigatou gozaimashita.